Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today is the video I said I was going to do last week here on my vlog channel, which is revealing the engine I honestly thought I'd already revealed, but apparently not, which is my sort of bully Pacific. Or in other words, it's the Battle of Britain class Winston Churchill. Sorry, Sir Winston Churchill. I should get that correct. So let's open it up here. And then remove that off as well. And we can see the Sir Winston Churchill in there. It's an old Hornby Triang model of the Sir Winston Churchill. But yeah, still a Sir Winston Churchill. Anyway, I'm going to put you on the little recording stand now as I get the engine out, and then I'll show you a little bit around the engine, just so you guys know sort of what it looks like, and can get a sort of, I'll explain how it works, I guess, is the next words I was looking for, and just explain some things with it. So yeah, let's put you on the stand here. It's going to be off camera a little bit here, but we'll just lift that across here, lift this up here, and then move the box away as well. So this is Sir Winston Churchill, or my Sir Winston Churchill. So you can see the rods going to the piston housing here, going across there, and then they attach onto there with sort of pins that go in the wheels. So it is a streamlined Battle of Britain class engine. Now obviously it's not the most detailed of ones because it is an older model, of course. Obviously newer models you'd have more details on the sort of front piston housing and other things like that, but for what it is and for how much I got it for, it's a fairly decent model for that. I got it for £20 from the Alexandra Palace Railway Show back, I don't know, 2 months now, 3 months ago, but that's where I bought it from, and I had to do a bit of restoration work on it to get it back up to running standards, but obviously I have completed such work now, which is good. There is obviously some things that I'm thinking it needs work on. I'm definitely thinking that middle wheel is possibly needing replacement, like a sort of tyre put back on it, but we'll see what I sort of choose to do with it in the future. I don't really run it that often, in all honesty. It just sort of sits, but it does run somewhat. I mean, the middle wheel's a bit not great, quite problematic, but in terms of going around a looper track, it does do that. Maybe not the best of any engine I own, but it will complete that task to a degree. Obviously engines that don't always run to the perfect ability can always be made better, but I do not have any plans of doing that anytime soon. And one of the reasons I bought it was, if anyone wants to know, it was because Sir Winston Churchill, the engine, pulled Sir Winston Churchill's funeral train back in, I think, the 60s, when, I mean, it had to be in the 60s, when Sir Winston Churchill had his funeral procession, so it pulled that train for him. So I thought it would be a very nice addition to my collection, so I acquired it, did a bit of restoration work on it, and obviously it is part of the fleet of my engines, which at some point I need to do a sort of video where all of my engines are out on display, and you guys can see them. That has been in my mind for a while of something I want to do, because I have such a large fleet at this point, spread across 2 channels, that not all the engines have been shown on here, and not all the engines have been shown on my Cars and Trains channel either. So it requires people to go to both channels and sort of gauge all the engines I've got, which I know can be quite a difficult task, and not everyone's going to do it. so not everyone knows all the engines I have. So very much the idea is to at some point bring them all together for both channels, so video on this channel and video on that channel, where I show them off as the entire fleet, so that you guys on here and the viewers on my Cars and Trains channel can see all of my lovely trains, and understand just how large of a fleet I have. And then there's also my coach / freight fleet, which I haven't shown all of it. I don't think I've touched the surface on it, if I'm being completely honest. And so that rightfully deserves its own big video. So it might be that that's on both channels, or a collaboration or something like that needs to be planned in the future, but obviously is not a priority at the minute, because you see at the minute the priority is a little railway project I've teased for quite a few months at this point, since I think February I've teased it, but that is going to begin work in the next week or two at this point, so do stick around, as I will be recording it. Obviously I'm not saying that it's gonna, start in a week, be recorded and be out, same day it starts. That's not a promise that I can keep, nor is it a promise I'm going to make in the first place. I will record it as it starts. You'll probably still have videos like this when it's going on in the background, or it's midway through work, whatever, and I will upload it as, weekly videos of it from probably 2 weeks after it starts. Will be the first episode of it, because I'll need to edit them and make sure they all look good for this channel. But yes, you heard that right, they will be out on this channel specifically. There will be, for the first few episodes, there'll be maybe a sort of collaboration link for my Cars and Trains to be like a secondary channel on it, but in terms of all the main footage, it will come out on this channel. Anything that doesn't fit on this channel will, in a historical move, go over to my Cars and Trains channel. So finally, this channel will not be the second channel, it will be the main channel for something, which is what it's supposed to be. But yeah, so that is coming very soon. And yeah, this is my lovely Bully Pacific Winston Churchill. It looks the same on the other side. There's that's how you take it off. There's a little screw at the front there, and the tender, basically, I can get this in a shot, just clips on like that. So yeah, that's a little bit about that. So yeah, next episode on here is potentially going to be me working on a coach or two, or potentially me introducing a new engine. Yeah, there's no promises on the new engine part. There is one in mind currently that I have got my eyes on, but it's a project engine. It's not an engine just to come in and run immediately. It is a huge project that I have planned with it. So if I do get it, then just be aware of that, I guess, is the best thing to put it. But yeah, for now, that is everything I have to say. Sorry I didn't mention the Winston Churchill earlier. And yeah, I shall catch you all next week for building some coaches and just general messing around with them at the same time. So yeah, with that being said, if you did like this video, please do like it so it pushes, so YouTube, pushes the video to more people. Also, please do subscribe, as it helps grow the channel, which also in turn helps push it to more people. And when you do subscribe, please turn on your notifications so you get notified as I post a video, or when I post a video, more likely. And yeah, with that all being out of the way now, I shall see you all in the next episode, not the next episode, next video, sorry. And And yeah, see you all there. Bye for now. Bye.